Alright there, fellas. Between April and November, it's quite a long time between updates. But now between November and March, I can say they did a pretty good job there. But alas, welcome back to more BTD Battles Update Showcase. You heard it right, 6.20 as it says right here on the tin. With more balance changes, a new map, and this time we got some power balance changes. Yes, I did read patch notes beforehand. And let me tell you, I'm not sure. It might change the meta a bit, but beforehand, we have to see this new map, right? New map called the Rift. Although surprisingly, I wasn't met with a freaking startup screen. When I first opened the game, I was met with the battles news. There's a new map called the Rift. There it is, the Rift. A little volcanic lineup, some scars in there, with some good stones and a water place for bucks and subs up front. And yes, I say up front because both the neutral and the balloon sends spawn from the same side. Yeah, it's gonna be quite the topic. It's gonna be quite easy for your shield to take all this, but yet again, it's gonna work twice as hard because both balloon sends are gonna waste your 200 pierce over there. So unless you have something like a dart monkey or a bomb shooter, I think this map could be good for bomb or tack. But before we go any further, I'm gonna have to do the daily quests. Daily quest number 1, bottomless pit. Let's see if they fixed shield. Oh boy. Moving on to everybody's favorite map, oh boy, Off-Piste. Yes, sir. And as always, nothing has changed because why the hell not? Are you not gonna change this freaking map? Alrighty, now that we got that out of the window, it's the Rift time. And with it, I have here the list of balance changes I have in mind. Alrighty, here we go. The new map, the Rift, you've seen it all, you've seen it, eh? First, let me just test stuff here. If we put the cluster bomb here on close, and we send CD's pings. I hope I'm doing this right. There's a little bit here because the holding click part is not really doing it for me. Okay, I have to time it, just like the spaced pings. We'll see. Yeah, if you get missile launcher and cluster bombs, it might end well. And even then, with tack shooter, if you get the blade shooter maybe over here, it can defend because it's gonna put all 8 of these blades to work. 8, maybe 7, but yeah, it does do good work. Maelstrom time. All right, well, moving on. Speaking of tack shooter, the tack sprayer path got a little more buff. Instead of 10% decreased attack speed, it's 17% attack speed. And it shows there just so we modders know how much is the attack speed change. Pretty good. Right, you can see a little difference here between a 2-0 and a 3-0 attack shooter. The increase in attack speed might make it useful. I don't know. I mean, blade shooter is still dominant with 3 pierce. But what I worry about is that yeah, Ring of Fire does fire a lot faster than usual. It does feel like it's firing faster than usual, right? I'm really not joking here. I feel like Ring of Fire attacks way faster than usual. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, Boomerang Monkey, Glaive Thrower and Glaive Ricochet both got a 50 cash cutoff, 200 and 1200 respectively. It's a fair price cut, but then again, who's going for a Glaive Rico? I mean, I know who's going for a Glaive Rico, but it might depend on the map and placement on this sucker. Even then, Glaive Lord is 100 cash cheaper to get, especially if you rotate the arms. Control how the glaives are rotating here. Let's go. Alright. Now, Mortar Monkey. This one is really weird because Artillery Battery already does a good amount of stall power, but I feel like it needs a little bit more sync to the firepower. I mean, BT6 Artillery Battery does insta-kill everything that's below Moab class blue status with its napalm, but now every time you activate the ability, you're gonna see that it that it pops 4 layers on impact on regular balloons. But Moab class balloons are going to be affected tenfold, from 4 to 40. You can already see them. You can already see this Moab has already gone to the second B grade just by the 40 damage impact and the whatchamacallit, yeah, and the burn effect. That's 1 damage per second. I can say it is a good change. Just gotta be careful if you activate it, because I feel like these stuns do not overlap. So if I send a few ceramics here, if I activate this right now, and do what I want over it, yeah, this you have to really watch out for. You have to really time 5 seconds or however many. Which sucks too, because BFB's Zoranges are going to be affected by way less. How many does it take to pop the OMG layer? Because it's 40 and I have 20 artillery batteries. That might be 800 damage on impact. But if I activate it right now, 1, 2, oh boy. Already, you can already see the OMG being taken over by all these explosions. You can already see the damage degrade. Now let's refresh it. Spam the abilities. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I am counting based. Oh! Actually, it takes 48 artillery batteries to insta kill a OMG. Before round 30, mind you. So if it is 48, then that means it will take twice than that to insta kill a OMG. Then again, who's gonna go full on artillery batteries just for the damage? Because everybody knows we're gonna use artillery battery just for the stall. But even then, a bit of damage doesn't hurt. Especially considering that, I'd say the stun between BFBs and Moabs doesn't carry. Is all that I'm hearing here. Yep, the stun between BFBs and Moab doesn't carry. So anything that's Moab and under, the stun's gonna carry, as you saw the Moab popping and the ceramics being already stunned. But between the BFBs and OGs doesn't really do that, because the way it's programmed is that the mortar has different target priorities. So if BFB is stunned by 2.5 seconds and the Moab stunned by 5 seconds, these are different stun intervals. Even with the OMG being a 0.5 second stun, which okay, yeah, it works. But if you kill the BFB layer, that stun layer does not soak through the Moab as the Moab does to ceramics. Spike Factory. Base is cheaper by 100, bigger stacks cheaper by 50. It's going to be 1,000 to get this, 1,050, 2,000 to get a 2-1 Spike Factory. And even faster production lies 50 cash nerf. But now Spike Balls and Moab Shredder cost the same. So if you go either or, you're going to get the same value for both of them. But what's interesting is Spike Storm gets a 200 cash price nerf. Because I mean, if you know Spike Factory, you never go a 0-4 Spike Storm. You always go for the bigger stacks. Probably that's why they are doing this change. You get there's 100 from base, 50 from bigger stacks, and 50 from faster production. Going to the Spike Storm upgrade. I mean, yeah, it is a fair upgrade. Yeah, the Monkey Village change, not bad. Oh wait, speaking of, I forgot about the Monkey Village change. MIB is $1,000 cheaper. What the frick is this price? And then Call to Arms is twice as expensive. Oh boy. I can't believe I flew over Spike Factory, I flew over Monkey Village and talked about Balloon Shipper. Oh my god, my apologies guys. I think I'm gonna keep this in because, yeah, me so stupid. Me so stupid. Now, my favorite tower in all of balloons. Here it is, sir. The freaking Balloon Shipper. The buff streak has officially ended, ladies and gentlemen. Hoo hitty hi. It took 7 years to do this change, but better late than never, right? Now, if you recall my complaints about dual layer blades, triple layer blades, well, they've done it even further because triple layer blades is freaking gone, and instead we have super wide funnel as a tier 3. And then you realize, what? Tier 3? Hold on, does it mean? Yes, sir. You read the memo. The new tier 4, the Omni Shredder. Yep, they finally did it. They've brought back the freaking ZOMG suck that was long lost since update 4.1. Now everybody rejoice as your favorite ZOMG sucker. Here it is in its glorious, glorious Apex days. Returned. Come back. Rejoice. The old strategy. It's back better than ever, baby. Now you have to keep in mind that Supervac still doesn't suck the ZOMGs, but it still sucks BFBs and under, which probably was why this strategy was the bane of my mentality way back in 2016. Oh boy, I can't wait for those memories to come back right now. I mean, if you really think about it, Super Mario Funnel was like 8,000. Let alone the overall freaking balloon chipper was much more expensive than what it is right now. Like they dropped everything, they price dropped everything from tier 1 to tier 2, even the triple barrel upgrade, but that's not it. But yeah, triple layer blades was 700, now it's 4600. It's nice 3900 cash nerf just to get 3 layers of damage and Moab and BFB suckage. By the way, I have to really compliment Ninja Kiwi for their ingenuity. If you compare this upgrade to the old triple layer blades, yeah, just the mouth that's open or all that. It even carries to the 3-2, so at least they thought of it. At least they thought of it. But then Omni Shredder adds an extra pair of barrels and freaking flames, which in my opinion I mean, yeah, it is effort, but at the same time you could have done at least something with the portrait, or I don't know, spared me the pity at least. But yeah, everybody's favorite balloon chipper is half back, and yes, half back because of the Omni Shredder upgrade. Now, before we continue further, we still have some power changes here. So, Monkey Acid, the tier 3 glue, now pierces to 35 balloons instead of 30. I don't know how well I've represented this, but yeah, it is 35. That's written on paper. I don't know which round exactly has 35 balloons to check. Actually, oh yeah, round 9, round 5 has the... Round 5 has... And if memory serves right, we're gonna be left with 5 Pierce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. As expected. Alright, now... they decided to also nerf... I mean, I can show you here, right here, but... Eco Boost, Improved Eco Boost, and Super Eco Boost. Yes, I'm gonna represent them by Banana Farms, because why not? They all got nerfed to give 1 less eco times the round. So eco boost is gonna be 4, improved eco boost is gonna be 5, and super eco boost is gonna be 6. Now, dual eco boost gives 3 eco times the round number, but it also affects the banana farms by like, what was it, 25-ish% income for around 3 rounds. They produce extra cash for 3 rounds. I think dual eco boost is gonna be busted. I'm not sure, but I feel like I've heard some people about dual eco boost being busted. Anyway, copy eco has been nerfed once again. It now goes from 600 stolen eco to 550. Not sure how much it's gonna be helpful, but I know my pal Kenny skill is gonna be somewhat excited about copy eco. It's still gonna facepalm and trash talk them, but hey, what's there to fun, right? Eco choke has been entirely reworked here. Eco choke has now gone from 4 uses down to 3 uses, but the duration went up from 4 seconds to 5.5 seconds. But the cooldown like the cooldown between uses, has been reduced from 30 to 20 seconds. Now, this is actually quite a big change, especially on speed battles, because yeah, you obviously have 3 eco chokes, but then you can actually sabotage your opponent's next 2 income packets every 4.2 seconds. And with eco choke in speed battles, 5.5 seconds versus 4.2 second intervals for your eco gain. I actually have to say it's gonna be annoying. If you go speed battles with eco choke, God bless your soul. Now, the last change is actually to tower blindness. The reduction of range went from 55% to 60%. What the fuck? Oh god. I didn't expect 60% is gonna be this much. What the hell? It's just this. Oh my god. It's even smaller than a freaking dart monkey. It's almost like attack shooter's range. And it's a freaking 3-2 super monkey. It still pops blues just the same, but holy moly. Now imagine the temple's range being this small. Okay, now let's see. Yikes. What the hell? It's, oh my god, it's even lower than a regular supers, but holy, this thing's gonna have a bigger impact now. I mean, an extra 5% range is no joke, especially when you have super big, super high range towers. Actually, let me see how sniper goes. I don't know. It doesn't seem as affected. But, wait, actually, let me see the monkey ace first a little bit. Oh yeah, because the monkey ace fires even without the round. But yeah, those dart lifespans are actually quite troublesome, especially if you go never miss targeting. Since never miss actually shrinks, lowers the lifespan of the darts in favor of full track seekage. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, now, before I continue, I have to check something that's quite important. Card fucking battles. Card freaking battles. Oh my goodness. An 8,000 cash Omni Shredder. Wild. I can't wait to see this bad boy in action. Oh boy, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. I wonder how many people are actually gonna get the balloon chipper in card battles now that it can now suck OMGs again. Who knows? But now, the moment you've been waiting for. Everybody's favorite topic of the video. How will this mod affect extra cards? What's up everyone? Future Dave here to restructure this ongoing topic from last time. As looking back to the footage, it felt too shuffled and lost in thought when reviewing the balance changes, and a thorough review seemed fair, especially having to tell what exactly I made in the extra cards update I've done about 2 weeks ago. Seen as a smaller update on my part with a good chunk of visual changes, mostly coming from giving the right path banana farm more recognition, and giving lots of glue its needed sprite to give way to how much more it can glue compared to the original monkey glue. A revamp to the colored balloons and replacing the existing camel balloon sprites to those more seen in Monkey City or in the cards of this game. For the balance change in the patch, I've touched up on the Spike-a-Pult crosspath rework, getting some inspiration from BTD 6 Maelstroms, fixing an overlook on Super Monkey, and giving some love to the pirate crew to better its use in card battles. Alongside that, you can no longer upgrade your farmer in assault matches, and the card variants no longer take farmers from your inventory and be placed for free. Now with the 6.20.1 update live and running, and looking at the balance changes, most of them don't do much to change much, except for the Balloon Chipper's insane rework to the left path. In the end, I have settled to this. The Balloon Chipper's old 4-3 function will be shifted to the new 3-3 instead, and the new 4-3 will now gain double funnels capable of sucking up to BFBs, while the main one handles OMGs as its purpose intends. And then there's further balance changes attached to this update, that I won't waste more time to explain, so here's them reading lessons. Additional changes include shifts to tower cards to reflect the new prices given from Assault, and a new name for a 3x balloon chipper to make more sense with my modeling compared to the vanilla one. And with all this now covered in the new perspective, let's get back to the old Dave with his linguistic confusion. And that's all the balance changes that have happened in BTD Battles 6.20. The new map, honestly, it is quite a good map. I like how HQ went all the way to make the balloons follow the cracks, the lava cracks, instead of making it one smooth line. And I like the fact that there's lava bubbles coming out of the track itself. Although minor detail, it's not going to be that noticeable when you're focusing on managing your defenses and popping all the balloons. But yeah, I am quite excited to see how the balloon chipper is going to go now that the Omni Shredder, the ZOMG suck, is back in action after 7 years of 4.1 taunting the balloon chipper. It's like they said in the blog post. It's either broken or not fun to use. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like, subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, until next time, peace.